Warm start to our afternoon around southern Colorado. We look at our Chieftain studio camera, 6th Street in Midtown Circle, 86 degrees now. Winds out of the east-southeast at 4 miles per hour. Blue skies as we look back towards downtown, looking from 6th Street in Midtown Circle. In other words, we're looking off to the east as we look at this view. Hasty in Bent County, Viera Wireless Network, neighborhood weather network camera looking back towards John Martin Reservoir. Not a bad option if you want to keep cool today, as we are certainly seeing some very warm temperatures out in the plains. We showed you at the top of the newscast how it was sitting in the lower 90s out there. Skyscan satellite and radar, well, there are a few clouds around. Might even see an isolated shower or two as we go through the rest of the afternoon. For the most part, we should stay like we're staying right now, with just a few clouds mixed in with lots of sunshine and those very warm temperatures. As we go through the rest of our afternoon, Skycast does want to paint a couple of showers over southeastern Colorado. High pressure is really in charge of our weather, though, so that leads to sinking motion in the atmosphere, which is going to help to suppress any kind of showers and storms that might try to develop. But again, we can't rule out one or two as we go through the rest of the afternoon into the evening. What that high pressure system is doing and all that sinking air, it's allowing for those temperatures to get very warm this afternoon as well, which is why we're talking about highs in the triple digits from Pueblo eastward over to the state line and down towards Springfield on 287. Your Thursday morning Skycast looking great. Not too much to track for you. Could see some patchy fog here and there in places that pick up a shower or two, but for the most part we'll be just fine. As we go through our Thursday afternoon, it's more of the same. Our lunchtime plans, our going home plans looking pretty good. 1:15 and 4:45. Isolated shower can't be ruled out, but again, it should be a mostly dry day around the region. Skycast wind speeds. This is really the main travel concern for us, especially in the RVs and the big rigs, the high-profile vehicles over the next day or so. We're going to continue to see those winds as we go through the afternoons, especially with sustained winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour on a fairly widespread basis. Could be higher gusts at times as well as we go through our afternoons. Lows tonight, 50s and 60s once again, 59 in Spring, 62 in Pueblo, and also at Canyon City. Lower 60s in La Junta, Lamar. Lower 50s in Lima, which is always a bit cooler. 30s, 40s, and 50s up in the mountains, 39 at Leadville, 53 in Salida. 7-day forecast for the Springs. One more dry day before an upper level disturbance comes into the region. This gives us another chance for showers and thunderstorms and cools our temperatures off slightly. Mid to upper 80s with that 10 and 20% chance for the rain. Lows are going to be in the 50s and 60s as highs drop off just a bit as we end off the forecast back to the mid 80s again. In Pueblo, 97 tomorrow. Then it's 91 and 95 on Friday and Saturday with a 10% shot for those showers and storms. Then we crawl back up to 97 before dropping back into the lower to middle 90s. Lows are in the upper 50s to right around 60. In Canyon City, 96 to 89 to 94. That's where we're going, with a small chance for rain for your neck of the woods too. We'll see another chance for rain as we end off the forecast on Wednesday in all 4 of our locations. Teller County, 82 tomorrow, 75 then on Friday, 79 on Saturday, back to 80 degrees as we end off the weekend, and dry conditions for most of this extended forecast. Only 3 of the 7 days. Even in the mountains are featuring chances for rain. That is pretty dry, especially for the monsoon, which, as you showed you at the top of the newscast, and that fast track is with us, with dew points sitting in the 50s and 60s out in the plains.
I can tell by your voice, you're surprised by all this.
Well, you know, high pressure being in charge means that even though we have the monsoon and moisture, we just don't get those showers and storms to develop.
Large and in charge, as you like to say.
That's right.
Thanks, Jay.
You're welcome.